Santosh, can you please ping me from your WhatsApp number? Santosh, can you hear me?
Yes, I will.
Santosh means Pratyusha, right?
Pratyush. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, done. Guys, the link is public, okay? So sometimes other people will join. That's why I'll request everyone to connect with their registered names. Okay? Please don't mind,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, done, guys. Let me share the screen. Where is the server? Yes. Okay. So you can see sometimes if the server is hanged or if there are any issues, sometimes we have to restart the SQL server. So you should know how to restart the SQL server and all. This is how we'll restart the SQL server. This is the main service, guys. If you restart the SQL, if anyone asked you to restart the SQL server, you have to simply go to this main service. Main service are how to identify this as a main service. Lot of SQL services are there, right? If you see other services is having a some extra text and all, okay, SQL full text and agent, browser, CA, PBSS writer. But if you see the service, you don't see any extra text. You can see only instance name. SQL server, there is no other text and all, and you can see the instance name. So this is the main service, guys. If anyone asked you to restart the SQL server, no need to restart all the services. Just restart the main service so that okay, you can fix that issue and all, or you can complete the requirement and all. This is how we'll restart. Either you can select the service, you can see here restart button. Okay, you can restart the SQL server or stop. If anyone asks you to stop it, select the service, stop the stop button. Click on the stop button. You can do that. And now there is a quick question, guys. Okay, very quick question. I installed one instance, I got this many services, right? If I install two instances, how many services I'll get? I want to answer in the chart. Don't tell me the answer. Set direct message to me and tell me the answer. How many services I'll get if I install two instances? One instance, how many services we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? For two instances, how many services I'll get? Okay, you have to send direct message to me. Don't answer this. You have to send direct message to me. Okay, Giri 1. Okay, Goda 7. Maybe 12, Shravan. Guys, I need participation. Okay, so please try to respond. Okay, Suresh Yadav 1. Suresh Yadav and Giri, if I have one instance, I'm getting 6 services, right? If I have two instances, how come I'll get one service? Suresh Yadav 12. Okay. Okay. Someone said 7, someone said 12, maybe 12, 7, 12, 10, and Abu Basha said 10. Anil Reddy said 6. Okay, done. But how many of you answered, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One SQL server main service. Okay. Don't get other services? Go to 9. Okay, chalo. Thank you for the participation. Let me explain, guys. Okay. See, during installation, I told you, I gave you an example, right? If you are staying in a PG, you will have specific components and shared components, right? You'll have specific components and shared components. How you are going to identify your specific components? I told you one example. You are going to write your name. Agree? At least shortcut. to make sure that's not going to be used by others or it's not going to be mingled with others. So on your plate, on your glass, whatever you're using, you are going to write the name, right? Fine. So that means if name is there, that is a specific component. In the brackets, if you see the name, that is a specific component. See here, you can see the name. This is a specific component, specific service. You can see the name. This is a specific service. You can see the name. This is a specific service. You can see the name. This is a specific service. I mean, out of 6 services, you can see 4 are specific, 2 services are specific, shared services, guys. Out of 6 services for one instance, out of 6 services, 4 are specific services. Browser service and VSS writer are shared services. Now tell me how many services I'll get if I install 2 instances. Now tell me the answer.
10, sir.
I need answers from everyone. You got only 3 responses till now. Extra 4, that's okay, fine. Okay, right, guys. Yeah, 8, total 8, Priyanka. Right. So listen carefully. If it is a shared service, means you won't get extra copy. Shared services always exist once per Windows server, once per Windows server, once per Windows server. Shared services always once per Windows server, guys. Okay. Specific, if you install one more instance, 4 more services you will get. If you install one more instance, 4 more services you will get. So total 10 you will get, guys. Total 10. These are 6 services. If you install one more instance, 4 more you will get. Total 10 services you will get. Then there is a question, please send direct message to me. Okay. What if I installed 5 instances? Total how many services will be there? What if I installed 5 instances in my Windows machine? Total how many instances will be there? Sorry, how many services will be created? Total. Guys, is it boring or what? People are dropping.
No, sir.
Okay, so Shravan said 28, others said 22. Okay, the answer is 22, guys. Shravan, okay, please correct your answer. Simple. One instance, 4 specific features, right? 5 instances, 5 into 4. Plus, always you will get 2 shared features. Plus 2, that's it. How many instances? Into 4. Plus extra 2 shared features. Okay, 5 into 4 plus 2, total 22 services you will get when you install multiple or 5 instances in your machine, guys. Any issues, any doubts here? How to identify, say for example, now you install 2 instances. Customer is asking, hey, can you please restart? Okay, some second instance name he gave. Imagine instance name is batch 44. Hey, can you please restart batch 44 SQL server? Then which service you are going to restart?
Batch 44.
Just 44.
Right. So you can see one more extra service like this SQL server in the brackets batch 44. You have to restart that service, not this service, guys. Okay. You have to if you want to restart batch 44 SQL server, if you install batch 44 instance, you can see one more service SQL server in the brackets batch 44. Right click, you can restart. This is how we'll restart the SQL specific SQL services. What is this 44? Okay, batch 44. I thought it's an answer. Okay, that's fine. Any other questions in the services and folders, guys? I hope SSMS is installed. Once SSMS is installed, it will ask for restart. You can see here, let's restart the Windows server. Then only your SSMS will work properly, otherwise it won't work properly. Now it is going to restart, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Yes, before installation of SQL Server, after installation of SQL Server, you have to restart the Windows Server. Before installation of SSMS, after installation of SSMS, usually we did a SQL Server installation last week, okay, and we are installing SSMS now. But usually the organization, once SQL Server is installed, will restart the Windows Server once. Once Windows Server is restarted, then we'll install SSMS immediately, guys. Restarting. Yeah, batch 44 is up and running now. So again, open Windows MSTSC. Okay, and I hope 1.9 is fixed. Let's try to connect 1.9. Please don't tell me password. Okay. Oh, it is restarting now. Okay, okay, that's fine. Let's wait for some time. It is restarting now. Yeah, please, please.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what type of mistake we did in real time as a DBA?
What type of
Mistakes.
mistakes?
Yeah.
Now you
As a
cannot
DBA.
understand that one. Now you cannot understand. You will get an idea. See, we just crawling. We are not even okay walking also. We just introduced SQL Server. Lot of mistakes we'll do. Okay. At this moment you cannot understand. Again there is a follow-up question. What is this? What is that? So the discussion will goes on. At the end of the classes, I'll tell you what mistakes we'll do. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, before and after restart of Windows Server, we need to again restart SQL Server services.
No. Good question. No need to restart. Okay. Once you see, once you restart the Windows server, all the softwares that are installed in the Windows server will be restarted automatically. So no need to separately restart the SQL server. Android Blue Droid. Who is this Android Blue Droid? Who is this Android Blue Droid, guys? I have to rename. Android Blue Droid. Can you hear me? Android, Blue Droid. Can you hear me? I'll ask for 3 times. Okay, if you are not responding, I'll remove you from the participants list. At least if you cannot talk, you can chat or you can send me a WhatsApp message. I'll rename. Guys, once I removed, you cannot again enter. That's very difficult with the Zoom. Okay, please let me know who is this Android Blue Droid. Yes, anyone knows who is this Android Blue Droid? I guess in the last class also
No.
same name. He was joined with the same name. Chalo. Okay, the server is restarted. Let me connect to the server. Okay, so guys, SSMS is installed. How to open SSMS now? How to open SSMS now, guys? Anyone tell me what is the way to open SSMS?
Go to folder, path,
Which folder?
download.
Downloads. What I'll get if I open the downloads folder.
Type SSMS in run.
Okay. Okay, so type SSMS in run, right? I'll open run SSMS. Okay. So you'll get error message. Actually, you are correct. Earlier versions, you can open SSMS like this. You can type SSMS in the run. But for 2017, 2019, SSMS shortcut won't work. Okay. So what you can do is, okay, hit the Windows button, just type SS. Okay, just type SS, you will get SSMS, or you can type SSMS also, you will get Management Studio. You can either type SS or you can type SSMS. Okay, you can see the same Management Studio, right? So this is how you have to open, guys, right? SQL Server Management Studio. Click on this SQL Server Management Studio, it will open. It is very important, guys. You should have good knowledge in the SSMS. 99% of work will be done on SSMS only. Okay, 99% we always will work on SSMS only for our requirements. If we want to create any objects, databases, tables, logins, or if you want to do your regular activities, okay, if you want to execute the scripts, everything will be done through SSMS. SSMS is a platform to connect to the SQL servers. Okay, SSMS is a platform to connect to the SQL server. So you should have good idea, good knowledge on the SSMS, and it's very simple tool, very simple tool. Okay, you can easily it's a self-learning tool. You can easily get an idea what is this and all. Initially, of course, I'll explain what is what in the SSMS. Then you can keep on learning all the controls, okay, during our classes discussion and all. It will take some time initially. For the first time, it will take some time to open Management Studio. After that, if you open SSMS, it will be opened immediately.
Sir, always we have to open like this.
Like this only. Always we have to open like this only.
Okay.
If you have any other way, let me know. Right. Okay. So this is the platform you can see now. Now you will get a pop-up. Okay. So once you open SSMS, automatically you will get this pop-up. Connect to server pop-up you will get. Okay. Always remember you have to connect to database engine only. As a DBS, you connect to database engine only. If anyone is asking us to connect to analysis services, reporting services and all, you have to choose that analysis, reporting, everything. Okay, whatever you want to connect, you have to choose this one. But as a DBS, our work will be there on database engine only. We don't connect to analysis reporting. Rarely we might connect, as we don't deal with analysis reporting and integration services. We only deal with database engine. Database engine means your SQL server. Okay, right. This is the server name, guys. This is the server name. I didn't give any server name, but automatically it was pulled. So what is this name? Can anyone tell me? What is this name?
Windows server name.
Very good. This is your server name, guys. Windows server name. If you have a doubt, go to this folder, go to this PC properties. Okay. This PC properties, right click properties. If you see the name of the server, you can see, okay, you can see the same name, right? Right. You can see the same name. Win HFRB81EUKAI. Okay, this is a alphanumeric name. Actually, you don't see these kind of names in the organization. Organization names will be structured names. Okay, there is a meaning for your server name. In the last class, we have already discussed how they will keep the server name and all. Just go through the video if you have, like if you don't have any idea. All right, so this is the Windows server name, guys. Okay, automatically, as sometimes what it will do, if you install default instance, automatically it will take the computer name. So that's why server name, without entering server name, it was already populated. In case of named instance, imagine I have batch 44 instance, named instance. Imagine I want to connect to named instance. It's a little bit different. Process is same, only the instance name will be different, guys. Remaining everything is same. The instance name, imagine you install batch 44, right? for, for named instance, always you will connect computer name backslash instance name. Okay, but I don't have any named instance installed. So if I am trying to connect, I'll get an error, guys. If you want to see, you can see the error, what error you will get. Just see, you have to get an idea what error you will get. In case if the server is not up and running, in case if you don't have that server name or the server is installed with that name, you can see this much big error. Okay, a very big error you will get now. Just remember this error. In what cases we will get that error? The SQL server is not up and running, and if the server is not installed with that name. Okay, this is the error you will get. A network related instance specific error occurred while establishing a connection to SQL server. The server was not found or was not accessible. Verify that the instance name is correct and that SQL server is configured to allow remote connections. This is the error you will get, guys. Error number 26. Okay. So if you got this kind of error, the reason might be, tell me.
not online or
Very
not
good. Yes, it's not either not accessible or not online, or the server name is incorrect. Okay, or the server is not existed. Right, guys. So let's connect it to the default instance. Let me remove this instance name and backslash. Windows authentication, there is a separate class in the security. Authentication means what, how it will work. We have two types of authentication, Windows and SQL. These three will be for Azure, guys. We don't use this. We'll use first 1 and 2. So let's connect with Windows authentication. I'll tell you the difference between Windows and SQL authentication. Right, as the server name is there, that's why you are able to connect. And once it was connected, you can see the server, complete server here. You can drag it if you want to see the instance name properly. Right, see here, when you install SQL Server, automatically you will get all these objects. We'll call everything as an object in the SQL Server, guys. Everything as an object. Everything. Databases objects, security objects, server objects, replication, polybase. These are all different features, right? We'll call these as objects. Table is object. File is object. Okay, everything we can call it as an object. That's a common notation we'll call. Stored procedure is an object. Okay, fine, guys. This is the SQL Server that we are connected and we have installed, right? Last week we have installed, right? That is the one. We are connected to the SQL Server using SSMS. This is how we'll connect to the server, guys. Any questions, any doubts till now? Any questions, guys?
No, sir.
No questions? Are we good?
No.
Yes, fine. Right. So now I want to run some queries. Query means we can call it as a command or query or script, whatever it might be. Same. Script means lot of commands will be there in the script, lines and lines of coding will be there. Command means a single line command. Command or query means a single line command. Okay. Now I want to find the version of the SQL Server. As you know, which version it belongs to, guys?
17.
2017.
SQL Server 2017, right?
2017.
I want to see information in the table which version it belongs to. By using the number you are able to say, but I want to see the proper information. Okay, using query. How to do that? You can
Select
either write.
at the rate
Select
exit version.
at version.
Very good, super, very good, guys. Right click on the server name, you can see new query, or select the server name, you can click on this new query. A query window will open. This is called query window. You have to know the difference between query window, output pane, object explorer. See here, guys, this is called object explorer. You can see all the connected instances in the object explorer, guys. This is the place where you can see all the connected instances in the object explorer. Okay, so 1 minute, let me draw something. Right, this one, the whole thing you can see, this is called your object explorer, guys. You can see here. Okay, come on, 1 minute, guys. Right, okay, you can see here, right, object explorer. This is your object explorer. This is your, okay, this part is your query window. You can call it as a query window. I cannot write, but that's okay. Okay, this is your query window, guys. So here in this location you are going to write, okay, what you can do, guys, pen symbol. 1 minute, let me clear all drawings. Okay, done. Right, so if you are trying to execute, if you want to try to, let me increase the font so that you can see some commands in a better way. Okay, now I want to execute a query. I want to see the version of the SQL Server. There is a query for that. Select @ version. Okay, you can use a drop down option and you can select it. Right, see here, if I am not giving a command completely, you can see a red mark here. Okay, you can see a red underline here. Okay, that means command is not correct. It's a wrong command. it's a wrong command. When you give the proper command, then you can see the red line will be gone. Okay, that means it's not, there is no error in that command. If you see a blue color word, means that is a syntax keyword. I can say a keyword. Okay, keyword. Okay, so now I want to run this query, guys. If you have only one query to run, no need to select the query and all. You can simply run in three ways. One way is click on execute button, first way. Second way is alt plus X. What is that? Alt plus X. This is the keyboard shortcut. Third way is F5, function keys. F5. Okay, F5. As you don't understand anything, you can see red mark here. I want to comment this, guys. I want to comment this. Okay. How can I comment? If you want to comment any line, just put hyphen here. It will be commented. See here. If you see the text in the green color, right? This one. I'm very poor in colors, guys. I'm sorry. If you see the text in green color, that is comment. It won't be executed. If you execute it, it won't be executed, guys. It won't be executed. Okay, and if I execute this one, I'll get the error. There is no such F5 error command. Okay, could not find stored procedure. Okay, so like this it will work. If I'm trying to execute this, there is, of course, it will show as command completed executed successfully. Why? Because it's a comment. Comment it will execute, but there is no result you will get. So I will comment out this one also. Now I have three, what you can say, three lines in this query window. This is query window and this part is output pane, guys, output pane. Okay, output pane, right? I will comment out this also. See, I have a lot of lines are there which were commented, guys, and if I am trying to execute, if any commented lines are there, those commented lines will be skipped. It won't be executed. Okay, so no need to select this to execute. Simply execute it. Why? Because these are all commented lines. It won't execute it, guys. Click on execute button. Now you can see here Microsoft SQL Server 2017 RTM. You can see a complete bill number, and just keep your cursor here. The cursor will be changed to double line. Double click on it. You can see the complete information. Okay. Right, so this is how you can see, and the edition also you can see, guys. In the select edit version command, you can see the version of the SQL Server. You can see the edition of the SQL Server. This is the edition of the SQL Server. You can see developer edition. This is how we'll execute the queries. You can use alt X. Now I am using alt X. Again I can execute. Now it was executed. Now I'll use F5. Again I can execute. It was executed. So in the multiple ways you can execute. One is execute button, second one is alt X, third one is F5 button, guys. Okay, if you want to execute the query, this is how we'll execute the query, guys. But before executing the query, yes please.
What is the below spaces name?
This one, huh?
Yeah.
Output pane. Here you can see all the output. Okay, whatever queries you are executing, that output you can see on the below window. That is called output pane.
Yes.
Any other questions, guys? Right. Okay, listen carefully. Whenever you are executing any query, you have to make sure on which database you are executing. This is very important, guys. Very important. Okay. Whenever you are executing any query, on which database you are executing, this is very important. If you don't check it, people will always do mistakes. They have to execute that query. They're supposed to execute that query in one database, but they will execute in another database. Guys, you won't believe, if you do such kind of activities, that is your last day in the organization. You have to create one table in one database, but unfortunately you executed that script, create script in another database. Then that's it. Some people won't take it as a serious thing. Of course, it's a big issue only. or you have to delete a table from one database. Instead of that, you delete it from another database. How difficult it is to manage. Okay, so no one can save you in that situation. You have to be very careful while executing the queries. Okay, so this is how it will work, guys. So main thing you have to do is whenever you are executing query, always keep an eye on this, on which database I'm executing, on which database I'm executing. This is the master. We have a lot of databases, guys. These are all the 4 system databases you will get. If you want, you can create multiple databases on whatever database you want. You can create the database, extra database also you can create. I'll show you that one, how to create database. But again and again, I'm saying this kind of small query don't create any issue. If you execute that query in any database, it won't create an issue. Select query. Okay, you will get this. This is the system information. You can get this system information from anywhere. But if you are creating a tables, create syntax, insert syntax, update syntax, alter syntax, delete syntax, drop syntax, this will be executed on a specific databases only. Of course, select query also you have to execute on a specific database. But if it is a select query, if you are pulling the data from any tables and all, you have to execute that query on a specific database. Okay, guys, this is how. If you want to change the database, you can change it from here. Okay, I want to change to different database. If I select model, this query will execute on model. If I select MSDB, this query will execute on MSDB. This is the meaning, guys. If you execute now, okay, this query will be executed. Or no need to select the query, simply you can execute. It will be only this line will be executed. Why? Because all these lines are commented, guys. Okay. If you want to remove comment, you can remove the comment again. Okay. Again, you can remove the comment. This is how you can remove the comment. If I execute now, it will try to execute all the lines so that it will throw the error now. See here, incorrect syntax. Here, plus symbol. It is unable to read. Incorrect syntax near plus symbol. Okay, so if you double click on it, usually if you have any error, if you double click on the error, that will be highlighted. Sometimes you can see hundreds of lines. Don't know in which line the error is there. Simply if you see the error, double click on the error, that line will be highlighted. Any questions here, please? No questions? Are we good, guys?
So this is case sensitive.
No, not case sensitive. We can write in any case, no issues.
Okay.
Yeah. While installing SQL Server, guys, please let me reconnect. It is showing 1 minute. Please use the same link to join, guys.